How to see the future and start living in the future. We need to realize that everything in our world has been mistrued in our own world of timing, right? When you realize that time really doesn't exist and everything just comes in the present moment, you will be awakening yourself in so many spaces, and internally you will unlock yourself abundantly. Why is that the question, right? Because future, there's no such thing as a future. It's something that we have attained in our eternal, right? You can become this person who is just sad, 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 going through a lot of stuff, and you think to yourself, oh, it's gonna get better. No, it's not gonna get better if you don't change your internal thoughts and your internal perspective, right? And when people say that, it's because they want you to realize on the things that you have been attracting or manifesting into yourself, and just deeply, deeply change an internal thing, an internal effect. The future doesn't exist. What exists is you. You are the technique. It's not the time. It's not you being efficient. It's not you trying to work the hardest. It's not you waking up early. It's not you sleeping at night. No, bro. Time doesn't exist. Time doesn't dictate on who you are or who you should be acting based, right? Let's say, for example, right now, we just passed 10 years. Let's say, for example, right? We just passed 10 years and you're the same person. Did you change? Did you logically just become a different person? Did you logically just attain more knowledge? Obviously, you're gonna get older because we're passing time. That's just the laws of physics, right? But what I'm trying to say is that nothing will change if you don't change anything internally. And that's the whole point of what I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to make you think in the future. I just brought you over there with that intention because I want to change the definition of your future now into the moment. I don't look into the future. I look into the moment. I look what I can do right now and just simply, simply, simply keep growing myself right now at the present moment. Right? So let me ask you one question. Now, since we're talking about the future, right? Which doesn't exist at all, which we're talking about it's the present moment. That's what we're talking about right now. What is your future? What is your present moment? What do you want to feel as? Who do you want to build as? What do you want to structure it as? And what do you want to be known as? What is your definition of success? What is your definition of growth? What is your definition of you influencing and inspiring the environment that you have around yourself, right? And these are frankly questions that not a lot of people ask you, right? I cut you off guard. I know I did, right? Because not a lot of people ask you these questions. What is your future? Whatever you seek or your ideal self and the future and the continuous time, next following time, it's the thing that you should be living at the present moment. Nothing will change if nothing changes. And you have to carry that. When people say that, it's because you need to change every dictating thought, every dictating perspective that you have in the present moment, and erase the untruth of it. Erase the lies, erase what everybody has been telling you, and just change at the present moment. You want to be known as this identity, then live as this identity, right? But of course, right? How can I do this? How can I automatically change my perspective? Then just start living it, start researching it, and start asking yourself, what would I do if I was this person? What would I do if I was this? What kind of habits would I do? How would I talk? Well, how would I think? Would I be doing the same things that I'm doing right now? Right? Would I be hanging out with the same environment? These are frankly questions that you need to ask yourself. That is how you start changing. That's how your self awareness starts awakening that mindset of you being adaptable into who you really are. It's just your creative mind and taking use of your really, really, really beautiful perspective, which is you becoming a different identity, right? The only reason why you're thinking about the future is because a lot of people have been telling you to, hey, just wait into the future, or just wait into this, just let it come to you, right? No, you do it right now. You're the creator and you're the one who takes decision at the present moment. That is having access on your freedom of mind, and that is having access on your free will. You automatically turning into this new person where everybody will notice and everybody will actually, take a look at your energy, bro. Take a look at how you present yourself. Take a look at the way your confidence is and the way you start presenting yourself is what other people will start seeing, right? So if you don't see yourself as the identity that you want to see yourself in the future, a lot of or present moment, a lot of people will not notice that, right? And so, let me tell you this: live in the present moment, right? When you live in the present moment, you're gonna be expanding that self image, right? You're gonna be expanding that self image. You're not just gonna become this identical self image, you're gonna expand it. How am I gonna expand it? In your own way, in your own art, in your own personality, in your own character. You cannot copy anybody's pathway, right? If I was simply, there was two people, right? If I was to simply give these two people a paintbrush to draw and just a draw board, both of them would not draw the same identical drawing, because each of them had their own individual mind, had their own individual like process of them drawing. So they're not gonna copy each other because they all have their own identical, no, not identical, individual mind in the process of them drawing, right? So that's the same thing, right? When you have that self image, you do it in your own self, you do it in your own art, and you just keep building those bricks. You build those bricks, and you do it by your own self, right? So keep in mind, I'm not letting you know that it's gonna take time. I'm not letting you know that you're gonna have to wait for the future. No, everything is in the moment. Like I've been telling you, everything is in the moment, right? So, align and create. Once you establish that self image, you're gonna align and you're just not gonna start creating. What is aligning? What is creating? When you purposely put every intention into that self image, okay? You do specifically the things of what your definition is of that self image. Let's say, for example, right, your self image is to be a rapper, and your definition of rapper is making music, right? Making rap music. So, what do I have to do? Write down on my notepad my lyrics, get producers, have my own studio maker, have my own beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just keeps contributing, and that's how you expand, and that's how you align. That's why a rapper is known as a rapper, because he lives as a rapper. There's no rapper, and there's also, like, not them. Let's say, for example, they're in business, right? Let's say, for example, even though they do make business, like, let's say for this concept, there's no such thing as a rapper and a businessman. There's no such thing as a rapper and a businessman. A rapper is a rapper in the own way, and a businessman is a businessman in his own way, right? So you need to realize that we all manifest in all the time. We all manifest, right? So that's exactly why I don't want you to think in the future, because once you think in the future, you're not thinking for yourself right now. So what about you right now, right? So if you want to become a rapper in the future, then who are you right now? Who are you? Exactly. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Who are you waiting for? There's no such thing is gonna come to you. Like, I'm being honest. No such thing is gonna come to you. As long as you put that definition in your brain, and you realize that I have to do it right now. I have to live in the present moment. I have to attract this energy now within myself. Start acting like you're in interviews. Start acting like you're in paparazzi. Start making music. Start writing your own lyrics. Start attracting the beat makers. Start talking to people who are already rapping, so you can do features with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even a rapper, and I just thought of a million of ideas of what to do as a rapper. Post myself on TikTok. Post a day by a rapper. Why do I want to become a rapper? Like, man, like, it's so adaptable in a way where I don't even like worry what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have been having this mindset for like over time now, and I'm so adaptable for it. Like, I have no worry, I have no stress. You know why? Because we manifest all the time. So what I'm manifesting is that everything I'm wanting, or everything I have a desires, is everything around me. And I carry this boundary for myself, and nothing can take that away from you. Not the future, not your past, because none of those things exist. It all comes in the present moment. It all comes in the present moment. Expanding that self-image will just expand your mind more, and those presets will just come into attributes. It's kind of like a video game, right? When you fix your sword skills, when you fix your health, when you fix your recovery health, or let's say, for example, your defense, right? Or your speed. It's like kind of like the same thing, but use those concepts into your ideal self. Have you ever watched Solo Leveling? Boom, right there, right? So this whole time, like I was saying, like, there's no time. There's no time. There's no future. There's no past. Right now. Right now. Simple as it is. Right now. I'm not telling you to manifest anything. I'm not telling you to visualize. I'm not telling you to go do a vision board. I'm not telling you to do none of that. Honestly, just do it right now. That's all it is. Live in the present moment, right? So, one thing that's also could trouble you, once you start doing this, yourself will be falsely reflecting into your own past, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, right? Because your mind is much more comfortable into the past more than who you're trying to become. So whenever there are things trying to take you away, right, there's gonna be a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of thoughts, a lot of talks, a lot of words, and a lot of like meaningless videos that you're gonna watch that are gonna come in your way, and you're gonna see in a different perspective. But it's okay. It's okay, because none of those things is gonna dictate who you are. None of those things matter. You are who you are, and that's about it. That's about it. But yeah, man, it's been Fredo Saga. It's pretty short message. I know it's a short message. It's literally a short message because I want to keep it as simple as possible. How to see the moment and how to live in it, not the future. Remember, we erase that. We live in the present moment because we manifest all the time. And there's no actual time. There's no time that is going to come from you. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to give you this luck. You have to do it in the present moment. You cannot become a person or trying to become a person. You have to be that person. You cannot try to wait or become that person. You have to be that person. But yeah, man, it's been Final Saga. Y'all go follow my socials in the lower left. It should be right here. If not, it should be in the lower right. Whatever, y'all should see them right there, man. Y'all go check out my Discord. I also do have my community Discord, so please join it. And yeah, man, it's been Final Saga. Live your own Chichiqueño Saga, and peace, man. Peace.